Started a cutscene. I just wanted to come here, and then
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I just wanted to come here and just, get up to just before the Rainbow Bridge, and then stop there and then go pee, but, never mind, I guess. I came here, George's like, it's gonna start a cutscene. I just hit record it just immediately.
Also, this cutscene's like 5 minutes long.
Yep.
Except I think this version has faster text. Yeah, maybe it's not as bad.
Okay. See, I don't imagine I'll split this in half, even if it's kind of a long one. The final Pikmin 2 segment was like 2 hours. I don't think it'll be that long, so... I think that makes this part 16, so it's actually a pretty short series compared to most of mine. It's weird, I don't... Like, Mario Sunshine was 22, Mario RPG was 22, and Pikmin 2 was 22. Pikmin 2 is fairly long. But, like, it feels weird to me that this one's only 16. I guess it's just because of the structure. It's like I didn't usually want to split a dungeon in half.
Yeah, it's like, this isn't really a short game, but if you know what you're doing, it's still, kind of quick.
Mm-hmm. I forgot to actually, like, review the Master Quest Shadow Temple. Honestly, it, like, barely felt any different.
Yeah, I feel like it's the least impressive, just because it still has to maintain the same structure, so it's just...
Right, yeah, it's
let's make the puzzles a little different, and some of them were okay. You did the best you could, I guess, and some of the gorillas were okay. Gets out a single word, immediately gets captured.
Yeah.
Zelda isn't a character.
See, okay, fine. Sheik was a necessary disguise. Why did you need to reveal yourself to me now? Why couldn't you wait until we defeated Ganon?
Oh, you know. It's the equivalent of Team Rocket actually, getting away with something and then camping out a mile away instead of, like, actually, not being bad.
Yeah. Also, this is unrealistic. How is Zelda able to throw it that well? She's a girl.
Oh man, that just reminds me of the classic twist on a classic line from the classic sequel to the classic movie Sandlot.
Bone Alone.
The sequel was not classic. So I think I've, like, rage posted about Sandlot
Yes,
before.
you have. It was while we were in Pterodactyl Land in Banjo-Tooie.
Yeah, it's just... Because I don't like the original movie anyway, but people consider it, like, this all-time American classic or whatever. But, yeah, it's just, the second one, as I've gone on record, is just, oh, this is the one with, like, oh, it's girl power now.
Sorry,
but,
I enjoy the sacred arrow of light! 3 exclamation points. Like, what, did she fucking yell it? Like...
But, there's just a part in the first movie where, it's just a bunch of fucking boys playing baseball, and so, of course, they're like, you throw like a girl, gets thrown in there at some point. And, yeah, in the second movie, someone says that, and it's just like, excuse me? And it's like, oh, wow, look, they did a twist on it. Look, she's girl bossing too close to the sun.
I mean, that's what fucking Zelda did here. That's literally what happened. She revealed herself, let her guard down, girl boss too close to the sun. Like her hair clipping.
Yeah, hair clipping. And Link's like, oh no, I cannot help.
Face! I like this power to remotely freeze somebody in a crystal and then teleport them to you.
Yeah.
Alright.
Video ends.
That was just about 5 minutes, actually. But
Have you ever had that dream
of pushing your float pail on
Float pail.
on Juglina or cars. I apologize for my shitty commentary, and I'll be soon leaving YouTube. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, upskirt. Yeah, no groin, yeah.
And before there's going to be a comment that's like, I paused the video right after you said you were going to be leaving YouTube. And I'm just like, oh man, thank God. And then I hit play and you said you weren't. Oh, I cannot. Oh, my disappointment.
I thought that watching this video.
Yes. So you're going to skip the trials, right?
Oh, good. I like this.
Local black man.
I like the local black man.
We now go live to Diane being a bitch, Diane.
Okay.
Wow. He didn't even have to die. Okay, maybe he did.
Can you not get off the platform? I guess not.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Do I have to get the bubbles? That's pretty annoying. This one's fake, right?
If I wanted you to say something.
What the fuck was that? Did you see Link, like, leaning?
Yeah, he went on, like, a little bit of a dance there.
Dance, dance, a little, dance, dance, a little.
Alright, yeah, I guess let's, ferry up. Uptown, monk you up.
Goink. Let's see.
Are there normally this many? I thought it was only 4 in vanilla.
Shrug.
Before you recatch the bugs and all the fairies despawn.
Okay. Should be more than good.
What's up with it? I like how you're not even reading what they have. Why are you bothering to despawn them? Wait, what did you just buy?
I don't know. I was holding B so that it would cancel it, but I guess it didn't.
No, B is also confirmed.
Man, it shouldn't be that way for shops. Like, you shouldn't be able to hold the button and accidentally confirm it. That's dumb.
You might have bought, like, arrows or something. I don't know.
Probably.
Somehow it cost fucking 70 rupees.
Yeah. I assume, what is it? Spirit still has a... No, it's Shadow, isn't it?
Shadow had the gauntlets originally.
Did they move it?
It probably isn't the same. I don't remember. All I remember is that the fire one sucks ass.
Well, let's get the fire one out of the way.
Without save states, you might be in for a rough time. I don't know. Maybe it's not as bad as I'm remembering.
Alright. Okay, well, I'm not dealing with the heat. If you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen!
Was that, one of your most hated cliche phrases?
Yeah, I don't think that one's come up that often, but it definitely feels like one. Ah! Okay.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, best rupee in the game, yeah.
What the fuck? Why is the hitbox just wrong? Yeah. Yeah.
I remember your pain when Abridged Gohan did like a more verbose version of the bigger they are, the harder they fall, and like it was just like this whole big fucking long setup, and they're just like, what the hell does that mean? And then he says the line, and you're just like, oh.
Yeah, because I hate it. Oh! What am I doing? I need the thing in here.
What thing? Oh. Right. I didn't even register that, but yeah, okay. That's...
Good shit.
Yeah.
People probably streaming at that, you know, Spectravision for the past couple minutes.
Little mint on my pillow that I love so very, very much.
Alright, let's just do that. I have a feeling it's the same.
Spectravision.
I don't even know what that is. I also don't even
guess
know
it's
what
a
the
brand
Mirror
of
of Twilight
TV.
is.
Oh no, you're running out of magic. Oh no, you're running out of magic. Oh no, you're running out of magic. I'm gonna find myself a cock. Oh no, I'm gonna find myself
I don't know how I'm supposed to do anything in here.
What?
It doesn't look possible to go anywhere.
Can you just shoot the bomb?
Why would that do anything?
Hidden switch.
Man, what? What are you talking about?
I don't know, it was a hidden switch.
No.
It was the only thing you could do.
I guess.
Also, something.
No!
I'm sorry. I want to point out that it was visible that whatever the thing was that you hit with the bomb spawned some Deku nuts that fell down to the the death barrier.
All right, good.
Even though I don't know if I have ever used a potion in this game, I'm now going to get smug and be like, you probably should have brought a potion from one of the different salesmen or something. Overall rattling bog down in the valley.
Oh my god, dude. Get a rope.
Down in the valley, yo. And in that teeth, there was some teeth, some gray teeth, some Gatling teeth.
Gatling teeth.
Air in the teeth, and the teeth, and the hole in the teeth, and the brown in the snake, and bog down in the valley, yo. Oh. I don't know where this is going.
You should. Okay. What if this despawns the platform I'm on?
That would be epic Troll City.
Necessary.
Yeah. The hair in the teeth.
Man.
Remember, you can Song of Storms before Lens to make it infinite, if that becomes an issue.
Is that real?
Yeah. I don't know if it's intended.
I was gonna say, that doesn't seem right. I assume it's gotta be some kind of glitch. Okay.
You didn't do it quick enough.
What,
You have to take the lens out like the fucking second the song ends.
Oh, that's definitely a glitch, yeah.
Oh,
Well, at least I got the things.
yeah.
Okay, so 10000.
Oh, whoa. Alright, don't skip the text.
Do you want to read it?
Yes. The shadow. Barriers dispelled, please. Save the princess.
The princess.
The princess is now a permanent guest. You gotta find her if you can.
At one of my 7 Koopa Planned Parenthoods.
Oh.
I'm like, what can I replace hotel with?
Well, you chose something interesting. I probably would have
No!
Starbucks.
I like 7 Koopa Starbucks.
It was such an obvious gag, but I fucking love the joke in Shrek 2 where the giant gingerbread man crushes a Farbucks and the people run out to another one right across the street. It's so good. It is the Farbucks! It is not the same thing! We're not getting sued!
It's completely different from... Well, I just have to kill the hand?
No, you have to hit the wall behind the hand. The hand is only there to indicate that you have to hit the wall.
That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't work twice, apparently.
It does. It just... I think you have to hit the sword. You have to use the sword.
Good. Well, what a fucking puzzle.
Oh, but isn't it, though? Wow, I can't believe you picked the second one. It's not going to be symmetrical.
Okay.
Johnny, don't go. It's dangerous.
I don't care. I like the sniffing of the icicle over there. Just...
Paperback edition, of course.
Damn it. Man, what? Okay, I'll stop.
Yo, man, he was spanking it!
Thanks, Tom Kenny. I'm gonna need it in the next room, aren't I?
Exorably.
I'm gonna grab it. Chains are guarded.
He is indecent!
No!
I like that noise.
I don't. Isn't that something you forgot to ask? God, this is a stupid puzzle.
Well, but...
Okay.
Alright, you have 45 seconds to solve the block puzzle. Go. Oh. Wasn't there a timer in the original?
I think so. They also just kind of removed the puzzle in the ice cavern. In the original version of this room.
You only had 2 minutes to find Waldo.
I see that. Okay, it was just invincible. Wait, no, that's already a word.
Indivisible.
No, that's a video game. I always... In my brain, I always conflate, indivisible with, iconoclasts.
Fuck.
Were they made by the same people or something? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not asking you.
Is.
It's a game. Made by the same people who made Skullgirls, I want to say. Okay, how the fuck does this work?
I mean...
Okay,
so I guess you've not noticed the thing.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about, so I guess not. I mean, I can see that there's a thing up there. Is that what you're talking about?
No. Okay, so you have seen the thing. It's just... is there... Can you not just jump in that?
I don't know what you're talking about. It's a bottomless pit, isn't it?
No, because I think a block lands in it. I think it's just a little square indentation. Now, if I'm wrong, then, I mean...
The square hole.
God damn it.
I
will point out that because America, the word indivisible to me is just the part of the Pledge of Allegiance.
I see.
I still don't know how to feel about that because it's, one of those things where I'd never questioned it. And then
it is
only in more recent years, everybody online is like, oh man, it's so fucking disgusting that they make you do this. And it's like, I mean, yeah, it's a little weird, I guess.
Technically not actually required to do it by law. You can opt out and the school can't say shit. But in practice, I've heard that many of them will force you to do it. And they'll get away with it.
But, yeah, it's just one of those issues that I feel like gets inflated to be way more, like, people are more outraged over it than they really need to be. Like, I don't know if it's that big of a deal.
It's because it's just weird, and it's, it creates a sense of, just don't question authority, just follow what we tell you to do, and
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not the sole deciding thing for that, though. That would be ridiculous. It's just one part of a larger thing.
This also reminds me, there was a book that I read in like high school where
Oh, yeah,
I don't know if
Star Wars?
it was like a short story, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Star
it was
Wars.
probably Star Wars. But,
Look at that! Your first short story and your first short story in the same room.
yeah. No, so basically there was just like there was a kid who was trying to who would like sing along with the Pledge of Allegiance when they played it. No, not the pledge, the national anthem.
Yeah.
He would sing along with it when they played it, like over the loudspeakers in the morning. And the school rules said that you weren't supposed to do that; that it was like disrespectful or whatever. And
Hang on.
he kind of just
pause for a second. Was that also a thing that the national anthem would play through the school PA system every day?
not every day. For me, it was like once a week. I think they would do it on Mondays.
Huh. We don't even have PA systems in our schools for one thing, but yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, he makes this whole big fuss over it because it's like I'm being patriotic and they're quelling my whatever. He raises a big fucking stink, like gets the law involved, and
Oh my god.
eventually they like. He like gets taken to a new school, and like this was such a big deal in the local news that like they all knew about him when he got in there, and they're just like, all right, go ahead, we want you to sing along here to to show your like patriotism or whatever. And he's just like, I actually don't even know the words to the song.
What was he singing?
Basically he was just being an asshole like the entire book. He was just he had no purpose other than just to stir the pot and just cause as much trouble as he could.
Good.
And it was weird because when we did the thing where like we'd read like a bit of it and then kind of discuss it the next day before going ahead, and a lot of people in the class were just like, I don't like this guy, he's kind of a jerk. And I didn't really pick up on that until the very end when that happened. I'm like, okay, yeah, he was kind of a dick. Like,
good. I enjoy that non-puzzle.
Yeah.
Alright. It's times like this I wish there were bomb arrows in this game. Ugh, I really just have to...
They were in Link's Awakening. There was no excuse. Oh, they're just lazy.
Damn it. It's close.
Oh, they were just Stacy.
Yeah. Oh, they were just Stella.
Or Stella, yes.
No! No!
That was some fucking horseshit right
Oh
there.
my god.
I'll tell you what. Shield? I don't know if it'll help.
No.
Wow!
No, this game is just determined to force me off this fucking platform, apparently. What the fuck?
I have a 95 pellet light blue peanut, and I'm wondering how much he is worth. Wow.
How do you avoid damage there?
Just be good.
What if I only healed 14 out of the 16 hearts? Then where would we be?
What if it only did 15?
I like this. Good. Okay. Charitable.
Farm tomatoes on the moon.
A Venus.
Har.
Yeah, these are definitely more annoying now than in the original game. Okay, thank God I stood still there. Is that really all I have to do? Oh my God!
What?
Oh, what? Oh, I have to make a box full, okay. Well, that's why I was trying to play Song of Time, though. Well, that doesn't work, apparently. That's annoying. Let's get rid of you just so that I don't fucking target you.
Yeah. And cause me to throw my controller.
Yeah. Oh, I see a thing. Hang on.
Wow, I'm surprised you only just now saw that. Wow.
Come on.
Wow.
I don't like you.
You're cool. Oh, 10 arrows I did this for you.
Where's the wood even shop? I don't trust jumping over there when those fans are blowing. I don't like this at all. I really hope I don't have to stand there.
I don't know if you do, but wouldn't surprise me.
No.
This kind of sucks.
What?
Oh boy!
It was still blowing!
Yep.
Are you shitting me?
Well, the fan was moving at...
No, it wasn't!
It 1 revolution per hour. It was enough to make wind.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Bad?
Very, very bad. Very, very much in purge. The Beamos was doing a
5 hearts.
I was gonna say that Beamos was doing a not sure if face there.
To Suttercroft. This is slightly dumb.
This is slightly dumb.
There was an island where I found my whore.
Why does Navi fly over there if it doesn't? Okay.
Iron boots.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck is this shit?
Oh, it's a fucking Almos? I mean, okay, I guess.
Now.
Yeah. What a stupid puzzle.
Goblinoid fan.
Yes.
I see it pooped the statue out.
Yeah.
And now we have to hope that, you know, the 1 revolution per hour wind doesn't blow you off.
Ooh. Alright. Okay.
Okay. I've been making a lot of use of that for some reason lately.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a dream
That You shut that dang old dog up. Thanks, Garnet. Alright,
How could this be happening to me?
Let's do the spiritual temple section. Ah, yes. This room.
Wow. This room is actually less chaotic than vanilla.
Yeah.
Doink, doink, doink.
Did you just say doink?
I do it!
Yeah,
Did
shoot
you
the
want
closed eye
over
switch.
by a lawnmower blade?
Like, it just...
Yeah.
That's normally how Iron Knuckles go for me. Also, I fucked that up.
Well, yeah, I was about to say we haven't learned our lesson.
No, I was eager to demonstrate that I knew how to fight them.
I like how the keys immediately respawn.
Yeah.
Keys. Keys.
Really? What do you mean none of those hit them?
What was that shit? What do you think is bullshit?
Do I have to make them poop out again?
It's so stupid.
I think I remember that you got stuck in here during like a rando, and I was like, oh, those are the fucking thrones, aren't they?
Yeah.
Alright. Stupid puzzle. Alright.
Gonna have mandatory bomb butt shoe usage.
Probably. But first, the cheetah man.
Nut.
Like the nut. Alright, yeah, they didn't even have the courtesy to give any to us. That's fun. Oh, wait, no, they literally just did, and I immediately was like, yeah, no, that was Deku Nuts.
I didn't even call you out because I didn't remember it either.
Fucking Jillian IQ between us. Alright.
He's standing over there by Coach Z and... Wow, I fucked that up. It's supposed to say Strong Sad and Deborah, followed by, that is unmistakably Coach Z.
Coach Z's hair is pretty funny looking. You could easily confuse him with Deborah. Take a shit on Deborah's desk!
Only a line I remember from that.
I mean, there's hit on Deborah like a boss, get rejected like a boss, like do something else like a boss, take a shit on Deborah's desk. Like, it escalates. I thought it was gonna be a little...
I didn't like that video very much. I only watched it once.
No, I don't like that one. I like I just had sex and threw it on the ground, and I feel like there's another one.
I'm on a boat.
No, I didn't care for that one either.
Are these all the same guy?
Same group, but yeah. It was like a... I don't say band, it was like a music duo or group. I can't remember if it was 2 or 3 guys, but they were associated with Saturday Night Live.
I see.
They also made the what you say thing into a meme.
Oh, good.
Yeah, making fun of the finale of some TV show. And in the... Well, here you go, it's called Gauntlets.
Good.
In the video, it's just like, you know, somebody's like, oh, it's a letter from my sister. Oh, what's going on?
No, I mean, I've seen the...
Oh, you've seen this kid, okay. Yeah, that's where it's from. I mean, obviously the song was just a song, but I think they're the ones that made it into a meme. Except I think it was also used in the scene they were parodying, it's just that they, you know, layered it like a million times.
Yeah. I learned of the joke because of Phalos. I have nothing further to add to that statement.
Fair enough.
Ah!
So let's see, we've done water, spirit, shadow, and forest. So it is just light and fire now, which are the ones that needed this. And we also need to go outside to get the double magic.
When the fuck are they gonna make a light type in Pokemon?
Is it double defense?
Yeah.
Alright. I don't think I've actually seen anybody ask for light type since they added fairy.
But they have dark. It's just so weird without having light.
Psychic is light. Like
they very instantaneous transition.
they established that in Sun and Moon. Like the light trio are all psychic type.
But they should change them to be light though.
God damn it.
I mean, I'm the one saying that I think sound should be a type, and I've seen lots of good arguments for why it shouldn't be, so.
I can't think of that many Pokemon that would be light type, whereas I can think of many that would be sound.
There would be a few, like Ampharos, Volbeat, Lantern, like...
This is possibly a stupid question, but are there even other water electrics other than Lantern and Chinchou? Chinchou and Lantern?
Just washing machine, and I think that's it.
They should do more of those. It feels like the kind of type that would be a pretty decently common type combination, like, you know...
but it makes no sense. Water's weak to electric. How can it be
Shut the fuck up. I don't know. I don't think anybody has ever said that. That's like a complete
I have seen people say that.
Really?
I mean, this was way back in the day when Gen 2 was new. But, like, because, you know, Gen 1 had, if we're going by that logic, we had, you know, plenty of grass poison and stuff like that. Yeah, but it's like, you know, Gen 2 hits, it's like, how can they do water electric or water ground when one type is weak to the other? They're reaching.
What?
It just doesn't make any sense.
Oh my god. People would just complain about anything, won't they? I can't believe they're actually making full use of that type chart. Not realistic. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, my fucking, you know, giant, like, turtle can take a flamethrower to the face because it's, you know, a little bit wet. But, but, you know, this other creature that has both the powers of, you know, that is aquatic but has some electric powers, that's just completely, no, I can't.
Okay, we need a god anime type. I'm surprised these anime stayed dead.
I thought you were gonna say I'm surprised we don't have that already. I thought you were being sincere. Alright, I guess we're leaving fire for last after all.
Why did I become, like, Elizabethan there? What the fuck was that? But speaking of, you know, type combinations that are contradictory or whatever, we need another fucking fire-water type that isn't...
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck Volcanion is.
I feel like I remember hearing there was gonna be one in Gen 9, and then they didn't do it.
Yeah, it wasn't part of the coup leaks.
Well, there was one that people were assuming were gonna be that. I know people were assuming Bellibolt would be electric psychic.
Yeah. Which I would have been happy with.
Yeah. Yeah, just remove the timer, sure. Like, I didn't care for the timer, but...
Fire!
Okay.
Shit, what noise am I making fun of with that? Oh, right, it's the text scrolling in Twilight Princess.
I liked that room. That just didn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Why?
Because it's a good puzzle.
I don't get the puzzle.
Oh man, it's such a good puzzle.
Is it supposed to indicate that you have to do something with this?
No. Yeah, waffles.
Bombs?
No.
You mentioned
Remember
waffles.
the dead hand? It's similar to that.
Oh, it is bombs, isn't it?
No. If I give another hint, it's gonna give it away. Okay,
I mean, I see it, but like...
Just,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why'd you say waffles if it wasn't a hint to use the bombs?
Because the ceiling looked like waffles. I don't know.
Huh?
I wasn't thinking about that. Santa!
When you grow up, what do you want to be? What do you want to be like? Do you have somebody you look up to that you like to be just like? Santa Claus.
What was that from?
There's a Tumblr post where somebody said that they work with this 60-year-old, like mid-60s, white-bearded, jolly-looking dude that looks exactly like Santa. And he was casually telling the story of, oh, when I was a little girl, everyone asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up, and I'm like, I want to be just like Santa Claus. Turns out I was a trans man. He always idolized Santa Claus.
Alright.
And then actually ended up looking like Santa Claus.
I think I've shared this one before, but it just reminded me again of the SpongeBob episode with the name and address withheld.
Yeah.
Where, like, I'm trying to remember the context of that. It's just, you know, Patchy the Pirate is reading out these letters that were sent in, and, like, I think the letter was that the Christmas episode?
Yeah.
Where, yeah, because I remember one of the kids was watching this, and they're like, I know why they couldn't show the name. It was Santa.
Wow, you figured it out. Clearly.
It's
Okay.
like, what wasn't the letter saying that they, you know, wanted to bring Christmas to Bikini Bottom? Like, why would Santa? What? I bet I know what the kid's gonna be outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa,
yeah,
shit.
good room.
Yeah, I guess you had to just panic and just... Not panic. Yeah, you had to immediately figure out that that one was going to go up instead of... Good.
It was so obvious. That's obvious, but for Dobby.
Oh. Hi.
What?
I'm just being Dobby. I'm just Dobby posting.
This
It's like, nah, no time to question this shit.
isn't your grandmother's fire trial. Turn your everyman into a beveryman. Bevery stands for beverage.
God. Okay. What bullshit is this gonna be? It's gonna be like a like or something. No. Okay. I was fully expecting it. Like, you don't even know the extent to which I was expecting it. Uh-oh. Okay, I don't know how you get on there.
I think the second one flies up and you gotta let go
Oh,
from that
right.
one. Fire trial kind of sucks dick. Fire trial by going downstairs. It's the left animals of the game.
I just have nothing to add here. It's just tedious.
Yeah.
It'll all be over
Santa.
soon. Yes.
Oh, he's dead! No, he's not!
Oh, I was hoping that would work. Ah. Camrage.
I was not prepared for the raw power of the line, Jesus died for our sins, one more won't hurt. Shay Frillis 2023.
Good. Oh my god, no, 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 no!
Yeah, yeah.
Not sure if... Okay.
Eggs.
One time, some kid, like, quoted this ad at me that was like, "Chips, glorious chips." Oh my fucking god. Are you kidding me?! What did I do wrong?! I'm just supposed to judge the distance from fucking 50 feet up in the air?
Yeah.
No!
I told you this room sucked.
I thought I had it on fucking... I thought I solved it. Like, I thought I knew how to do each part, but no. It just throws you a fucking curveball at the end where you just have to... Like, it's just luck, basically. Also, this is... Why is this so buggy?
I don't understand this thing. It's so bad. Like, what the hell is this?
Really?
Excellent.
I'm not editing this. I've already been putting off editing that one segment with the pose for way too long. Like, I don't need something else to be, you know.
Okay.
What was I even saying? Oh, Chips Glory. Yeah, Chips Glory's chicks, fluffy. And I'm like, what do you mean fluffy? I was like upset by this. I'm like, there's no fucking way that's the ad for one thing. Why would they say the chips are fluffy? Because I couldn't conceive of that meaning anything other than just like covered in fluff and hair. And I'm like, that sounds absolutely disgusting. Why would they do that? I didn't realize they meant like, you know, when you when you cut it open or bite into it or whatever, it's like the insides are like fluffy potato. Like that, I didn't even conceive of that. But... Anyway. I don't know why I thought of that, just... Well, may as well do this first, because this has potential to just fucking end my career.
First devs. It is pretty fav. Raw arcane.
Okay, can I collect the last silver rupee at least? Fucking finally. At least they have the decency to give you this.
Yeah.
Which you can't even fucking reach, never mind. Okay. You have to be right on the corner. Jesus. I can't fucking believe that. How many fairies have I used? Yeah, that's what I thought. I guess it was only one, because one of those was the ice thing. Still. Oh my god. Link!
So, I was gonna say, during that, I got distracted and looked at a stupid thing on Facebook here, just in the...
No big surprise there!
Yeah. In the Beanie group, there's a post by one of the admins showing like it was before Beanie Babies were made. It was one of the like original like Thai cats from like 1985. They're like ridiculously rare. And there's a comment that just says, "I'm confused because I looked online and I see a lot of them being sold for only like $20." I'm like, okay, now I have to go see. So I go to eBay. I look the thing's name up. It's called Cashmere. I'm seeing a lot of rabbits named Cashmere, and I'm seeing a lot of like Beanie Boos with like the giant eyes that are like very obviously different from the one posted in the original post, which is a realistic looking cat, not a rabbit, and not with giant eyes. And I'm like, are they seriously thinking this is the same thing? Like,
Good.
Come on, there has to be a limit to stupidity. Like,
All right, final stretch here. I'm not a big fan of the Gandalf boss fight, but
Yeah.
it's like fine, I guess.
and then you go in here, and then it's like, go back to the mini map.
That's not very creative. It's right.
You open the boss key chest, and it's just like, ah, you fucking idiot! The boss key was actually in your ankle the whole time. I stand by what I said.
I was like, what does that remind me of? Of, you know, some object you need to get actually just being hidden behind or inside one of your body parts the whole time. And there is, like, you know, it was the star was in Mario's mustache, but I think I was thinking of how the Yang yo-yo was hidden behind Dojo's ear in a challenge showdown.
Good.
Which, extremely shitty in context, because, like, there's a yin yo-yo and a yang yo-yo, and you can use either one of them to enter the yin-yang world, which is just a strange dimension that is just like an endless... You know, like in the Department of Mysteries, where they have all the, like, prophecy orbs on just, like, these really long shelves for ages? It's like that, with a bunch of jars, and every jar is a different person in the world's key, or chi, or however you say it, and, like... They have to, like, go get somebody's chi. But if you go into the yin-yang world and then leave, and you only used one of the yo-yos, then, like, your morality will be reversed. So, like, Omi goes in there to get, I think it's Master Feng's chi or something, and he comes back, and he's just turned evil. And they're like, oh no, we need to find the yang yo-yo. We need to have both of them to be able to do this, like, properly. And it turns out the other one was just behind Dojo's ear, and Dojo is, like, the dragon that lives there with them. It's like, how the fuck did, like... It's established that, you know, he hid all the Shengong Wu, the artifacts, with Grandmaster Dashi, like, 1,500 years ago, and he doesn't remember exactly where all them are, and lots of them, you know, the places are developed, so he can't possibly know where they've ended up, but he has a general sense. That's fine. How the fuck did he not remember that he put this extremely important one behind his ear? Like, what? Come on.
What is this bullshit?
Exactly. Did I come in through this one? Yes. Alright. Yes?
No.
Do I have to climb this?
I'm pretty sure it's just the other door.
Isn't this where I came in? I guess not. So these are one way. I didn't realize that.
I did not either, as well.
This whole way is weird. It's the 100 identical stained glass windows. Like...
I want to know why the doors look like spider webs, or whatever the hell that's supposed to be. Oh, he was just so befuddled.
What the hell are those things on the wall?
Yeah. They're looking very Shadowgatey.
That was a good impression.
Was it?
Yeah. Hi, Nandi.
Doria.
Doria! Ha 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 ha. You'll never be able to defeat me with the light arrows gotten from Ingo's asshole.
Or from your ankle. Oh no, that was the boss K.
They should add Ingo's asshole as an item location.
No. There is the Gerudo ass chest, but that one's okay because it's on a woman.
Ah! What the fuck? Come on! Bro. What was that? I knew what I was doing. Oh, so I'm just trapped down here. Oh no, I have to... Isn't he just gonna knock me down?
Exobably. Or he'll just float around going...
I'll just have to get up again. Do you want to play Energy Orb?
Man, it's such a fun boss fight.
I want something else. Get me
What if the Emperor of Before Christmas and a Time came out?
It's gay?
I don't even know where the hell I was going with that. I was trying to say, like...
Oh, shit.
I don't know what the fuck I was trying to say. I was thinking of Jack Skellington, and I'm like, oh yeah, you know, he's the Emperor of Halloween and Christmas. It's like, no, he fucking isn't.
Oh my god.
So I just changed it to something else.
Hurry up!
Here!
Yeah, playing tennis with Energy Orb, yeah.
Yeah, it's the most
3
fun
missed calls
thing
from
in the game.
Fuck! I swear, I had no trouble with this as a kid. And just, at some point, when doing, like, randos and stuff, it just randomly became hard. Like, I used to just never fail this. It would just, yeah, it's just, you just hit it when it gets to you. Like, for some reason, I can't time it anymore. I don't know what's wrong with me. At least it's not as bad as the one in Link Between Worlds, where it just gets faster and faster. No, it, like, varies in speed.
Oh man, did you ever, like, accidentally eat butter instead of ice cream? Oh, it's such a folly.
Alright. What do you got, big boy? Oh, what's this attack? I don't remember this. You have to, like, spin attack these?
Spin attack it, yeah. Or, actually, you can also just light arrow him while he's charging it up.
Yeah, oh, this works. There you go. Is this gonna be red or green?
Hopefully brown.
Okay, it's the original red.
I'm gonna send you a picture of pubes.
Oh, I forgot we have to do the escape.
But it's the best part of the game.
Wasn't it the hardest part of that guy's blindfolded playthrough? Well, no, actually, was it blindfolded or was he actually blind? I can't remember. I think that was someone who was...
I think there was somebody who was actually blind.
But that was different from the guy who did it blindfolded first, right?
I assume. I was going to point out that during that part where the windows were breaking, it didn't have the shitty-ass, like, N64 texture to it that always made that scene look really bad to me. For you.
What's the tattle line that you always took issue with?
Oh my, I pity you.
We had like an argument about that. And because I guess people were probably going to be curious, the argument was just, you're like, why is Tattle being so rude here, or something, right? And I was like, what's rude
no,
about...
it was more just the sudden tone shift, where it's just like, you know, like, I need your help. You know, that imp stole my mask. And then Tattle's just like, well, you were probably just being careless. And then he's like, and, you know, I was supposed to be getting married in just a few days, and then this happened. And she's like, oh my, I pity you. And it's just, just this sudden shift. And it's, like, there's only a couple points in the game where Tattle kind of speaks on behalf of Link, and it's always kind of, like, abrupt whenever it happens.
Oh, see, I see you having a conversation where you were like, you know, why are they being kind of rude here? And I'm like...
Well, I remember having that conversation, but I think you're the one that brought it up.
Well,
because...
No, because I was like, what's rude about saying you pity someone? And you're like, well, it implies that you look down on them. And I'm like, does it? I never thought that.
Yeah.
Because I never interpreted pity as being a negative, like, looking down on...
It's weird, because to me it's the type of thing where...
To me, it was synonymous with, I feel bad for you, I'm so sorry. Like... it was exactly the same, and you're like, no, it's different, it looks down on them.
See, I don't remember the conversation exactly, but I feel like it's the type of thing where it is basically synonymous with that, and it's the type of thing where, depending on the person, some people would take offense to that and some wouldn't, because even if it's just like, you know, oh, this really unfortunate thing has happened, I feel bad for you, some people take that as like I don't need your pity, like... That, like,
I always
you
thought that was
feeling
just
bad for me is...
I never thought there were people like that in real life.
You feeling bad for me is, you know, now it's making it about you, and, like, you know, it's not helping my situation, so, like, either help or shut the fuck up. Like, I don't know, it's...
I just want to say on that topic, I hate that I've become conscious of the notion of, like, making something about you, because I've never consciously done that, but now, very frequently, when I'm in a conversation with somebody who's going through some shit, I have no idea what to fucking say. Because I feel like anything I say is either, like, not helpful in the slightest and not worth saying, or it's making it about me, and, like... especially if I'm like, oh man, that sucks, I'm really sorry, and then they keep talking about how shitty it is, and I, like, at that point I'm like... Maybe this is just me, because, like, I know most people just want to be consoled, and whereas I go into problem-solving mode, and if I can't solve the problem, or if I do try to help and suggest stuff and it doesn't work, or they're like, you know, maybe, but there's this problem, blah, blah, I'm always like, oh shit, I'm failing, I need to help them. And so I always want to say, like, oh, look, I'm sorry, I wish I could help more. And then I feel like that's, you know, I would just say that before, but then I became conscious of, like, oh no, that's making it about you, you can't say that. So now I don't say that either, and I have no idea what the fuck to say. And it just...
Yeah,
but I can't complain, because that's also making it about me.
Yeah.
I can't complain because that's also making it about me. But if I just say nothing, then I'm like, oh, I'm being a bad friend because I'm not helping them. So it's just a catch-22, there's nothing you can do. And it just always sucks.
Oh wow, I can't believe that you're making other people's problems your problem now.
Exactly,
you know?
exactly. You can't complain about it. Except in a general sense.
Even in a general sense, it's still selfish.
Anyway, if anybody has any tips for that, please give them, because I genuinely would appreciate it. I don't know what you're supposed to say in a situation like that.
Well, you're supposed to give them a sponge bath. Like the tower that just implodes.
Yes. I mean, what is the trope for this? Load-bearing architecture? Or load-bearing boss?
Yeah.
It's just what happens. You rig your base.
Strong Bad is, like, why is this island sinking? I didn't even beat any end bosses. The paper! I thought you were still in Shanghai!
This is Maria. She saved my ass back in Shanghai. You would have done the same for me. It's fine.
And then an eagle just flies by and just steals Zelda.
And then there's, like, the ethnic music that's like, hey, as, like, a mysterious, like, hooded woman, like, stares intently into the protagonist's eyes.
What the hell?
I'm just referencing that stupid video series with the bongo. You know, of like the tropes of like an adventure movie going to a foreign country. All right, so how do you want to do the trick with this?
What do you mean?
Oh, I've already missed my chance, haven't I? There's like a thing where you use Din's Fire or something.
God, I don't know.
You did it in the most recent rando.
Probably because somebody told me I could, and I don't remember shit.
Like, I refuse. Go on. Go on.
I was just gonna say, like, you know, I will not remember shit that people tell me. If I learned it, like, you know, after, I don't know, 2004, I probably won't remember it.
What's my name?
Loki.
I was gonna say that I refuse to believe that this tail was ever, rainbow colored. Like, I remember when I played the 3DS version, I saw that, and I'm like, oh, did they really need to make it so obvious? Like, what the fuck? Why did it was fine just being a normal tail the way it was. And then I played the original version again, I'm like, the fuck do you mean it's rainbow in this too? No, it isn't.
Yeah, I mean, Ganon is just fucking weird looking in this game anyway. I don't understand this.
Remember when they wanted him to be, like, a giant cock, like 10 feet tall?
Yes. Yeah. This is an experience.
Spin.
Oh no, it's a cell phone on an alarm clock. What is the actual name for that sound?
I don't remember. Look it up.
What do I search? Cell phone on alarm clock noise?
Yeah, it'll work. Or at least there's a name for the phenomenon.
Something about electromagnetism, apparently. I don't know. Remember the Mario World music that had it? I think in this phase you want to be doing lighter arrows just to make it a little faster. Like, not on the tail, just in, like, hit his face and then...
Oh. I forgot you could do that.
Like, you don't have to, but I think it makes it a little easier to hit.
Okay, you get one hit in, and then he turns back around, so... No, not really worth it.
Oh, okay. Brrr.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, one time when I was a kid, I brought a magnet up to the monitor of a computer that we had, and the colors all got fucked up, and I panicked, and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm gonna get in so much trouble. And so...
We are very different.
What?
Because I would do that shit and be like, oh man, that's so cool, and then would keep doing it, and then they had to tell me, like, that's gonna ruin it. Like, if you keep doing that, it's gonna become permanent. I'm like, it'll be fine.
Oh, well, I thought it was permanent as soon as I did it, and so I panicked. I'm like, maybe if I do it again, it will reverse it, and it did. And I'm like, okay, never doing that again.
Wait, it stayed even after you pulled it away?
Yeah, yeah. I brought it up, it changed the colors, I took it away. I'm like, oh fuck. I brought it up again, and then it changed back.
Huh. In my experience, I thought it always it distorted as long as you had the magnet there, and then it would kind of go back to normal when you pulled it away, but then, you know, it would still be a little fucked up.
No, mine didn't.
It's a good fight.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Yo, man.
Fruit Pokemon.
Come on, man.
I'm not sure power crouch stabbing works too well against this guy.
Yeah.
Seems like I'm not even hitting him a lot of the time. I don't think I've ever gotten through this fight without losing, without using at least one fairy, which is a shame.
Oh, well, that just means you're bad.
Yeah, this is good. Yeah, I can't hit him with power crouch stabs now for some reason. Maybe he's, like, standing differently. Alright. Let's finish this.
Yeah, teeth berries.
Jittering. I don't remember that. What if I just didn't do anything?
Oh, you know.
I'm like, I'll do it differently this time. I'll be facing the camera. It didn't matter. I like how he gets up first. And he's like, whoa! Like, what did that finishing blow even do? Doesn't seem like it really did anything.
Hit the part of his brain that caused whatever the fuck that freak out was.
Yes.
But yeah, no, it's like a lot of the animations in like Pokemon Stadium and Coliseum where it's like the Pokemon gets hit by an attack and they go through like this big exaggerated tumble and like fall to the ground and then stand back up and then go into their fainting animation.
Yeah.
Vev.
You. Curse you, Zelda. Curse you, sages. Curse you, Griff. Someday when this seal is broken,
I will show up to pee.
that is when I will exterminate your descendants. Oh shit! I just realized. Then he did try to do that.
Oh.
I'm being dumb. I mean, I have said before that I didn't realize that the Ganondorf in Wind Waker and TP and all that was the same one for a while for some reason. I thought that he reincarnated like Link and Zelda.
I don't remember when I learned that because I think.
Now, to be fair, there are 3 Ganondorfs, but
Are there?
There's the main one, which is in everything except for a couple of them. There's the Four Swords Adventures one, which is just a new one. And there's the one from Tears of the Kingdom, which is a new one. Or, well, I still don't know what the timeline deal is with that, because I remember when the game came out, I'm like, yeah, it's just everything, including all the backstory of the game, takes place way after the entire rest of the timeline. But there's, I think people were saying there's evidence that, like, actually it's supposed to be from back, like, straight after Skyward Sword, and the one in Tears of the Kingdom is actually the first Ganondorf, and just during all the other games, there's been a second Ganondorf under, like, way under the castle, somehow. Which,
I don't know enough about that game's story to say, but
yeah, it's been a few months now, so I wonder if people have figured it out by now. Probably not, if I had to guess.
I seem to remember that before I like really properly got into this series, and I guess it was like I think it was like before Wind Waker had even come out. I assumed it was just the same Link every time. And so it's just, you know, that type of thing. It's like, wow, Link sure does go on a lot of wacky adventures. How many times is Zelda going to get kidnapped? But, because, you know, Mario does that, so why wouldn't this series?
Yeah, because the series takes itself a bit more seriously.
Yeah.
Speaking of Tears of the Kingdom, actually, and not to just shit on that game again, because I feel like, you know, we've ragged on Breath of the Wild enough, and then, you know, Joel's frustrations with it were communicated pretty thoroughly throughout when that was happening. I will make the observation that I feel like when Breath of the Wild came out, not only was it a big deal at launch, but people would not stop talking about that for years. And I feel like with it, like, the Tears of the Kingdom came out 5 months ago, And I feel like by August, or really by the time Pikmin 4 came out, people had basically stopped talking about it. Like, and then people talked about Pikmin 4 for a while, and then that's kind of stopped. I mean, I guess it's not the hot new thing anymore, but if you just compare it to, like, Breath of the Wild, I feel like it really just came and went.
Well, I mean, it's because Breath of the Wild kind of was a
everything.
whole big new thing,
and this is just
it makes sense.
I guess so. I do wonder how time will look at it, though. I imagine at least some of the people that were like, holy shit, this is the best thing ever, are gonna go back and be like, it was okay. I was overhyping it. I'm not saying that, all the people that enjoy it were just doing so out of blind hype. But there's got to be some of them, because that's the case for any game, right? Like, probably there are a bunch of people that played Skyward Sword and were like, this is pretty good, and then only kind of realized the issues later. Certainly, lots of people noticed them immediately, but
I mean, I think it's a very similar situation to Oot and Majora's Mask, where you have the game that just kind of, reinvented the series. It was a huge fucking deal, and it gets remembered for that, and it's like, the all-time classic. And then you have the game that built off of its foundation, did a lot more with the engine, and was like, the more interesting game, but because it didn't do it first, it isn't remembered as much. I feel like, there's gonna be the people who are like, yeah, I liked Breath of the Wild, and this game did what it did and added more to it, and it's the more interesting game, and I like it more. And then you're gonna have the people who are just like, well, the first game was the more pure experience. It wasn't watered down with all the new stuff, so it's...
I mean, to be fair, the new stuff does invalidate a lot of the world design of the original, if you can just fly over everything. I did see at least some people complain about that.
That's fair. But, so...
And I have seen some big detractions from it. I remember probably like a couple weeks to a month after Tears of the Kingdom came out, I saw that Chugga said, like, he's like, hot take, Tears of the Kingdom is fine, but, like, I really don't think it's that great compared to Breath of the Wild. I like Epona just standing at the edge of the screen. Anyway, what were you going to say?
I tried to play Breath of the Wild a couple times. I didn't stick with it.
Mm-hmm.
I played, I don't know, like 10, 15 hours of Tears of the Kingdom. Actually, probably more than that. It's just, I play it slow as hell, so I didn't get anywhere. I cleared out the first map area, and that's it. And it's just... it can't keep my interest. I don't see the point to keep playing it.
Yeah. Like I said, I didn't really have interest in it when I looked at it. Might give it a try someday, but...
I like the copy-paste of the fucking crowd amalgamation. Just
yes.
To fill the area out. Yeah, I wish I could understand what manages to keep other people's attention in that game, because it's like, there is stuff to do. The game is full of a lot of content. I don't care. Mm-hmm. And I don't know why I don't care, other than just, like, it's too much.
Okay, wait. I feel like we probably should be talking about this instead. If you have more to say, then you can say it if you want.
No, not really.
Okay. I'm wary that the video is rapidly coming to an end here, and we should probably talk about Master Quest.
It's bad.
It was a little bad. Yeah. It was, honestly, it kind of started stronger than it ended up. Shadow was kind of bad. Ganon's Castle was fucking... I hated some of the trials in there. Like, I don't mind the trials normally, but the Master Quest ones are garbage. Spirit was like, okay, they did something interesting with it. And aside from that, like, the changes just ranged from meh to, like...
I want to know what the hell you did to Forest Temple, because I think you skipped a good chunk of it.
Maybe?
And, like, it was, I don't know, it was weird.
Mm-hmm. I wish I had a better thesis for this, honestly, but most of it kind of is just Oot. Like, story is the same, overworld is the same, progression is generally the same. It really is just the dungeons. And, like...
I mean, yeah, that was always going to be the case. It just comes down to...
And I don't have anything else to say about those other than they were kind of bad. Some of them were okay.
Yeah, it's like... Are they, are they interesting enough? Like, are they ever better than the original puzzles? And is the difficulty of them like? Does it make the game like more enjoyable at any time? And honestly, I feel like the answer to both of those is no.
Yeah, I don't
it's
think so.
And I don't even think the original dungeons are like this impassable level of quality.
No, they're pretty
It's
good,
just,
but they're very basic.
Master Quest it kind of struggles to come up with anything to mix things up a bit, and in most cases,
without just being really stupid and annoying. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you really like Oot and you've played the vanilla game a lot, I'd say give it a shot. There's no real reason not to.
Yeah.
But
it's fine.
There's no real reason to go back to it over the original, I would say. Unless you don't mind the changes and you want to just add it as an option to mix it up in randos or something, that's fine. I'll probably reluctantly do that from here on. Maybe excluding Ganon's Castle, because Jesus fuck. Yeah. Glad I went through it, though. Glad I got to give it a shot and experience it. Now, depending on scheduling here, I think because this series is not that long, this means that I can't do a certain thing that I was considering doing next, depending on schedule. I'm being very vague here because I don't want to get into it, but more than likely, either the next game or the game after that, again, if I am somehow able to do it, but probably the next game. Following the pattern again, usually after these sort of bigger adventure-y games, we tend to do a platformer. Last time I did Super Mario Sunshine, and so we're in that stage of the loop again. So yeah, it's going to be another 3D platformer. That is all I will say. Keep it kind of open. If I narrow it down too much beyond that, then people might be able to just immediately know what it is. And I want to leave some room for speculation. Not that people tend to speculate on these, honestly, and also there's only ever like 3 days between between the last part of one thing going up and the next thing starting, but whatever. So, look forward to that, I suppose. See you then. Oh, and it will be blind, I'll say that too. There you go, there's your other hint. Goodbye.